started saying like you are laymen and you are not means representing the church.
Yes.
So on what basis you try to say like what you're saying has some
Substance.
See,
We talk about history.
Okay, see.
Yeah,
We are
but
talking
you know,
about
that's
history.
when you are
No, no,
laymen.
see,
Yeah.
we are historians. I have done my master's in history. Okay. Matthew is an ex-seminarian. He has studied philosophy and history. Okay. Same thing with Michael. And Hugo is a student with Olgo, exposition and all this. Okay. So I have done my master's in history as well as LLB, and we have done a lot of research on
In history, is it mentioned that these are those four you referred to are source one, and then others are not
we are
primary.
coming to that. Okay.
So even means why
No.
do you say like
See.
A.K. Priolkar shouldn't be?
Yeah, because I'll tell you something. Why Priolkar's book is not an authentic account.
Just
Okay?
because you say.
No, not because I'm saying. Okay,
No.
because
Even people could say like just because you say you don't have to rely
not
on.
because I'm saying, because the primary sources which he has referred to, we have the books, okay, and we had got it, some of it translated also from Portuguese because it is old Portuguese.
And those four you refer to are Govans?
Charles Darwin is a French-
Charles Darwin, because
He's a
Priolkar, he's a Frenchman. He was a Frenchman. He was arrested by the governor in Daman, and he was brought to Goa. And Darwin wrote an account in his book, and Priolkar most of his.
So why should Hindus believe that those four foreigners are the primary
Joseph,
source?
I will say
Okay.
that. See, Charles Dillon was subjected to Inquisition. First thing. Second thing, Priolkar himself uses Charles Dillon's accounts, and he has attached his accounts at his book at the back. Once he finishes his narration, he has attached Charles Dillon's account and Buchanan's account. Okay, there is also an account of Francois Pirat. These are primary sources because these were people subjected to the Inquisition from that
You all agree that Inquisition has happened?
Of course.
Yes,
Inquisition
There's no
has
disagreement on that.
happened, and Inquisition is not something the island who bade bachan
No, no,
raha.
but what is
It was
Inquisition?
cruel.
That is important.
Inquisition was cruel.
Inquisition was cruel, of course.
Of course.
But what is Inquisition? Today what is happening is, there is becoming a
So you all
frame.
agree that Inquisition has happened and it was cruel.
Yes.
See, 1 minute.
Yes.
And it happened on Goans.
Inquisition is the darkest part of history.
Yes, it is a darkest part of
We
it.
accept
That is the Spanish Inquisition.
And then there is Francois Gautier, a photographer.
Francois,
He has-
yeah.
yeah. So he has released and he has shown what had happened in Goa, and he has some illustrations also on his
Yes.
website. You can
Now,
refer to it also.
See, listen, I'll tell you
And
something.
which is very cruel.
Yeah, yeah.
It is cruel, I'm not saying no.
So when it happened on Goans and it is cruel, so I think you all are supporting the same thing, that it should be taught to Goans
Yes, now
see,
to
now,
our students.
Yes.
See,
That
No,
this
you're
history should be brought.
confusing two things.
No, 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 I'm not confusing.
No, because you're confusing Inquisition and with Saint Francis Xavier. Because what we are
I wouldn't speak
No,
spoken
no,
on Saint
no,
Francis
yeah.
Xavier at
No,
all.
but what we are trying to say.
I'm saying,
Yes.
I'm saying Inquisition has
Just one
happened
minute.
in Goa on Goans,
Yeah.
and that should be taught to students
Yes.
Yes,
of
of course. Very
our
much.
students
Very much.
in history books. So you all agree to it,
Yeah.
Yes.
and it
See,
was cruel. So that is going
It
to
was
come in our
cruel.
books. So
It
you all
was
agree to
cruel.
it.
Yes.
Now
So
what is
you are not
happening? What is
opposing
the
it.
problem? I'll tell you. The problem is
There's
people
no-
are looking at Inquisition as a machinery for conversions. Conversion is a totally different topic. Conversions happened over a long period of time during Portuguese era. It happened for various reasons.
See, it happened on
So what is the problem? is-
Neo-Christians. That they were not following the Christian this, and they
Yes,
were going back to the Hindu
You cannot say
religious
Hindu. You
things.
cannot say Hindu. Hindu
They-
word is not used in those times, and it is a
was,
word
it
that
was.
came in British India.
It was.
But when the Portuguese are here, you will not find the word
See,
Hindu being
Inquisition
used.
They have used
was
Canaries.
on Christians,
Canaries.
you all said it.
Yeah.
So it was on Neo-Christians.
Not only neo-Christians.
It was
Jews,
on
it was
Neo-Christians.
No, no, no.
Jews.
Even a
Not
priest.
only the
Even
different
priests.
cases,
A priest was.
but
a
let me
priest was
complete.
not-
Let me complete.
So they were
See,
not
it was on
Christians.
Neo-Christians, and those were following the Hindu rituals.
You
so
can't
it was
say
like
Hindu rituals, but
it,
No,
what
no,
were
it
the-
was
you're
like
saying-
Hindus
you're
who
trying to-
converted.
No, 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 no,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Don't
It was-
use the word
see,
Hindu in Portuguese
in
Goan
Goa-
history.
in
The word
Goa-
is not used in
Yeah.
Portuguese.
In Goa, first of all, Christianity was not brought by Portuguese. Christianity came into India in 52 AD. including Goa.
15?
52 AD.
Yeah.
Okay? History says, there are books says that when Saint Thomas came to India, he already found Christians who were baptized by Saint Bartholomew. That's the reason he went to the south. That is in Tamil Nadu.
You're changing the topic. My
No,
topic was not
I'm
that.
coming to your I'm coming to your topic.
No.
You are trying to say no. You are trying to say
Please
only
don't raise your
Neo-Catholics.
voice, please.
No.
Don't raise your voice, please.
You are only trying to say
No, let
Neo-Catholics. I'm trying to tell
So it
you.
was a neo-Christians what you all said.
It is not only on Neo-Catholics.
The word neo-Christians is what?
We have
Not
not used
newly
the word
converted.
Christians in
So I'm using it.
No.
See, we have this printed thing for you. We haven't said neo-Christians.
See, all
We
about
said
finance.
Christians.
No.
See,
No. Inquisition was not only on
You
Neo-Catholics.
yourself said you all are a layman, you all are not representing the church, or you all are some authority. So even I have my point of view, and I'm just saying that neo-Christians,
I'm trying to tell you.
Inquisition was held on neo-Christians
Not only
just
only
because they were following the
Christians.
previous faith,
Not
You are
only
not.
and which was
You
like
are
they
not-
had a
No, you are mistaken.
they had a
That's
Tulsi
the wrong
Vrindavan. They used to do the religious
But what are those religious ceremonies?
rituals like having a wedding in a Hindu style,
No,
which was
those
the
are
previous,
not the reasons.
which was the
Listen,
previous
listen.
religion over here.
Yeah.
Mr. Wait.
So-
I am
so that
going
was
through
what
the
Inquisition was for.
cases that happened. People who were punished under Inquisition. I have read the cases. They were punished for doing animal sacrifices, human sacrifices, doing black magic.
On which
Those who were-
reference book is this given?
This is not book. These are actual accounts from the Brazilian archives that we have. There are some cases that survived. These are being kept in the archives. So we are studying these individual
You
cases.
mentioned it.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that.
Yes,
Yeah,
actually, I
yeah,
mentioned
yeah,
the
yeah,
archives
yeah,
in the
yeah.
press note that is there. So these cases are there. See, these were like lawyers. They would this thing, and the translation was done by the Nayaks, as Michael said. So they were keeping everything in writing, the name of the person, the caste, what and what all comes. That's why we are saying, based on the history, Portuguese never used the word Hindu. They were known as the Gaudis or Kundis or Brahmins or Nayaks.
So you're
These
trying
were
to say
the things.
Hindus were not in Goa?
See,
There is
what
no
is the meaning of
The
the
main
word Hindu?
religion in
Go
Goa
back to the
was Hindus.
Constitution.
No reference is made to
So
the
you don't try to
term-
change
Listen,
history.
No,
you
no,
try
please don't try to
understand
change
the
history.
meaning
Please,
of the word
you are trying to
Hindu.
put your own words.
No. You all
What
are trying to
history
change
says?
history.
No.
And
No,
you're
back
getting
to
it
the
according to your
No,
this.
this is
your-
what is secondary sources we are referring to.
No, that is
This
what
is
you're
You
trying to say, which is
understand the
secondary
meaning of the
sources.
word Hindu from the Indian constitution itself. Okay?
See,
It
Goa
refers
is a
to
part
all
of
the
India,
native
and
religions that were there in
prominent
India.
religion in India
It doesn't
all
refer
over
to
was
India.
Hindus.
Very well.
You are agreeing to it. You
Yes.
only
Already Christians in
converted.
Goa.
You all agree that Hindus were
Even
converted.
before
You are
Portuguese
not-
came, there were Christians in
You
Goa.
agree that Hindus were converted.
Can
You don't- no, don't agree that.
Can you give me
Hindus
time?
were converted.
Can you
You
allow
can
me?
say, you can agree to that point that Hindus were
Why?
converted.
Didn't we say earlier?
No, please agree to it. No,
I'm coming.
Of course they
you
were
don't want to say
You are
yes.
not giving me to
You could
speak.
just say yes or no.
You are not giving me to speak. You are just making.
You all are speaking all this time.
No.
Half an hour we could listen to.
Yes,
only
I'm coming to your point.
No,
What
could you
I'm
say
trying
yes
to-
or no to this
Please,
question?
I'm answering you.
You could say yes or no, in yes or no.
I'm just.
Were Hindus
see,
converted or not?
There were conversions.
Say yes,
to-
no, if it was yes
There
or
were
no.
conversions to Christianity.
Oh my God, you could just say yes or no if Hindus were converted or not.
I'm saying there are conversions to Christianity.
You could say yes or no to Hindus.
Yeah, definitely.
You're saying Christianity. This is a different point.
Yeah,
I'm
there
saying
were-
Hindus were converted or not.
There were conversions. See, there are no references.
So you're
Or you can-
twisting the-
Ay, Baba, please
this-
allow me to speak. No.
I didn't get my answer.
Just-
No,
just a moment.
just, I'm answering to your point.
Answer.
Nowhere in the documents.
Okay, let him answer.
See,
Let
nowhere in
him
the
question.
documents. I'm coming to you, please. Nowhere in the documents.
No, I'm not satisfied with the answer, and please don't change the topic.
I'm not changing the topic. You are not allowing me to.
You're the
we are
audience
not-
spoken for half
We
an
are not.
hour.
You are not allowing me to
Let
answer
the
to your
reporters ask
point.
your questions now.
I'm answering to your point. There is nowhere
Not
written.
satisfied.
There is nowhere written in Portuguese what we get that there is a there were Hindus that we get the word Muslims.
You're trying
We
to
get-
say Hindus
Please
were
let
not
me
converted.
Please let me complete.
Michael,
Yeah,
let me ask, let us get past that topic, okay? Let me ask one thing,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
You are referring only to 4 books as the primary sources.
Yes.
Are there no
These
other?
are not books.
Two
First
of
of all,
them.
these are
Yeah.
2 books. One is book of Francois Pirard and one is book of Charles Dillon.
Are there no other? That is what I am asking.
There are around 16,000
So why?
cases.
So why only 4?
No, we have
These are
got
primary sources.
We have got these
Primary
four.
sources.
as
Who's going to
No,
decide
why
who
only
is
4? Why only 4?
Nothing else is written.
because it is of that period.
It is of, when we say primary sources, I have
That
explained,
period.
it means these things were written in that period.
During that period.
Got it? Inquisition ended in
You can't call them
1820.
primary just because you all selectively are picking
It's not
four.
be selective.
See,
Baba,
it is written during that period.
Like if I do something wrong and if I write a book and I'm in that period, so does that
That would
become a
be some-
legal
see,
book?
Yeah,
So
not
if you have
saying
written
no.
something, then
Historian
you-
bias.
No,
That's
it's
historian
like
bias.
it's like a bias thing. You're saying that
No,
period
but-
they
but
only
that-
ruled
that
us.
is exactly what is
They
happening
ruled us
now.
for 450 years.
That is-
They did
Okay,
Inquisition,
that is
and then
exactly
they
what is
write books on
happening
us
now.
that we
That-
didn't do
no, but
anything
that is
bad
what
to
is
the
happening
Hindus,
now. The
and you want us to
historian
accept
bias.
that. I don't buy that.
See,
See, listen, we have
don't buy
mentioned
that
this.
argument.
Listen, you are not listening.
They
They have mentioned these two written accounts of two persons. We have referred to the archives, these two archives which are there. Biblioteca Nacional de Rio de Janeiro is an archive. In that, the cases are there. These are around 8,000 cases. Okay, the rest are in Toledo, Tongo. Now, if there are more than that, most welcome. But no one is aware of this. Not even Priolkar has mentioned it. Nobody who wrote on Inquisition has mentioned any other primary sources.
What things happened in the Inquisition? You could tell.
What things happened means what?
Yeah.
See, those people, Christians, who were
Don't
found,
say Christians. What happened? You could just mention.
Christians who were found who were not living according to Christian norms, they were arrested. Okay, anyone who was accused in this and that. Then they were questioned. They were questioned. And if they were found guilty, they were punished. Punishments were various, not only burning at stake. Their properties were confiscated. They were given lashes, and then they were told to work for around 5 years or so and so under somebody.
The dockyard.
Yeah, in the dockyard, or various type of this thing. Punishments were given. See, that is controversial.
Yeah.
After
No documented thing is found under
one
Inquisition, any relation to
pillar which is
Alcatraz.
there,
Hmm.
and you have no references to it.
What
There are no references.
See, one question.
Not even Priolkar has written anything
Let me
about
just ask
Alcatraz.
one question, if you are okay with it.
Yeah.
See, the entire this controversy on a social media platform or anywhere what we are seeing in present situation is with the word that we are referring to a Goan like Goycho Saib. Like Goa consists of non-Christian communities also,
Yeah.
like Muslims, Hindus, and any other communities also, right? When you have a faith in your this thing saying. Okay, but is it compulsory that others also should refer or
Not
even
necessary.
Not necessary.
So,
Not
so
necessary.
on those points, maybe some non-Catholic communities might have some issues because they have their own belief. Like most of the Hindus have believed that there is a Parshuram. They
See,
consider-
listen,
Bhagwan Parshuram they
we are
consider.
not discussing here, wait, we are not discussing here whether Saint Xavier should be called Goycho Saib or not. We are not discussing that. Let anybody call anybody as Goycho Saib. It's up to each one's belief. Okay? We are discussing here that maliciously and without using facts, verified evidences or primary sources, Saint Xavier has been dragged into. For example, one video I tell you, two videos. One video is saying that Saint Xavier killed Jains, whereas in his whole lifetime we don't find any incident like this. No one is referring to about it. Nobody is written about it. Then it is said that he has killed many Hindus and Brahmins and he cut off their head, their breasts were cut of women, this and that, which Saint Xavier in his whole lifetime has not done. We are talking about these things. Then such punishments were there in Inquisition is also another question where there are no verified sources to say all these things. But such narration is going on. As you asked me about Hakatro number, there is no reference. Now I have read at least 120 cases. I am reading more. 8,000 are there, then there are more. But nowhere in these cases so far, or no one has even claimed it, not even A.K. Priolkar, that Hakatro Khambo in Old Goa is anything related to Inquisition.
See,
So
this
whatever
is-
but it is being
sacrifices,
said.
so whatever sacrifices, freedom fight, and all these rewards, what we are saying in Goans against Portuguese are false.
No.
What
See, you're
has
talking
that to
about
do with
what
Inquisition?
it has to do with Saint Francis? The
See,
rewards
I am
have been
saying what
much
you
later.
know. What we are
Rewards
trying to
is
say
much
is, people are giving a narration that
See,
people.
you are
others-
also giving a narration now.
Listen,
and
we are
trying to
giving a
say that
narration.
Portuguese were very
That's why we are
good.
challenging that.
No.
Please, don't put words in my mouth.
We are not
See,
saying
when I
Yeah.
asked you all about Inquisition, you all made it very as if it's some jailing Elevation and Aiga and they were made to work. That was not the case.
I have made a statement
Inquisition
that-
was most cruel and Goan Inquisition was worse than
It
Spanish
was cruel, but
Inquisition.
for whom is the
In the whole world.
But for whom?
For whom?
For whom is not the point, it was most cruel for
It is
Goans.
the point.
For
It was-
Goans. For Goans. Okay, you agree to it at least for Goans. It happened in Goa. It was for Goans.
I make a statement.
People are not only from
Inquisition
Goa.
is the darkest part of history.
मागीर तेजेर उलयात मरे तुमी.
How तेजे आम्ही स्टेटमेंट follow केला हो.
मागीर see how harsh it was ते सांगात मरे.
Yeah.
You are trying to say that was less.
No. You are trying to reach the.
No, we can understand. We are educated. We can also understand what you all are trying to narrate. You all are trying to make a narrative which we are not going to agree to. Sorry.
Are you also saying that if you do not have references to all these things which are going on internet, are you also inviting those people to provide those evidence that this has happened?
Exactly. So if they are making
So
a
are
claim,
you now
provide evidence.
going to ask through media, inviting them for such type of
Exactly.
Definitely.
This is what we said.
Definitely.
No? That we need to clear the air.
That-
You are making a claim.
So
base
you're
yourself
asking
on
them to get the
evidence.
facts on
Yes.
Get the facts on.
Because
Please get
and
it.
refer to some books.
yes.
See,
Because
we-
what they are referring
And if
to,
they don't come, you would prove your claim is what you
people should consider that as false. When they are not coming with any sources, people should consider that as false.
See, but the
Because
point
many
is that
people-
you all say that don't refer to some book like A.K. Priolkar. That is not correct. That how would
Why
people
it is
like
not
it?
correct? It is
Just
correct.
because you are saying it
Listen,
doesn't make
How-
sense.
how-
A.K. Priolkar, which year did
He
he
is
write
a
the
Goan.
No,
He
yeah,
all the
but
four
no,
resources
because
are
because
not
he-
Goan.
Which year did he
On
write?
that,
He wrote in
on that
1940s.
basis, we could refer to him.
See,
No,
listen,
but when
you
you
can
wrote it-
refer to him, but we are challenging his claims.
See,
We are challenging.
He
We are
also-
You all
we are
can
also-
challenge it in the.
I'm also a Goan, I'm a
Yeah, you can
historian.
challenge it in the court of.
Exactly.
Charles Dillon.
You are saying you are an educated person. No? Whoever makes a claim has to come with an evidence.
So I
And
didn't
that
claim
evidence,
anything.
even court
No.
says, see, when the court says you want to prove a crime, they say bring eyewitnesses, not secondary witness or tertiary witness. That is what we are saying.
See,
As in the case of
all this
Priolkar-
point has started.
Sir,
This
sir.
is going to be taught in schools.
Yes.
So why all are scared that this is going to be
They are
taught?
not
In
No,
scared.
no, no, wrong
No,
is being
beyond the
written.
facts.
Why do
We
you
are
think
scared
wrong?
about the wrong
Mr.
history.
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
You are rewriting history.
Why we are rewriting?
No, I mean this A.K.
Mr.
Priolkar is rewriting.
So Michael, the thing is that instead of telling everything to the media, actually the CM is the education minister. He is supposed to be
They
taking
are
a decision. No,
not
wait.
yes, yes.
He is the education minister. He is supposed to take that policy decision. So you all should write to him and say that this account should
Yeah,
be taken.
see, we are coming to that. The first thing is we said we are supporting. We didn't say they should not be taught. We said we
You're
are
supporting that is a good thing.
We are
Yes, we are
supporting.
supporting.
Okay, and we also say that true facts have to be brought out.
Yeah, but only you can't say that these are true and these are false.
Yeah, because when
That is for the government
See,
to decide or the
it's
court
Charles
to
Governments
decide.
to decide. It is for qualified historians,
It is for-
researchers to decide.
Yes. We want
Okay.
qualified.
So you all should
Yes,
demand
yes.
that. You all should demand instead of arguing. You all should demand a committee should be set up, no, for that when they are.
no, let the government take a decision to.
So that should be your
Then-
demand, no? That should be a
See, we are going
committee.
to the government. We are going to the
Okay, so
government.
that you all have not mentioned
No,
as that.
we
We are
going to
just
the
arguing.
government. The first stage is we are accepting and we are supporting the claim of them. Come
See,
on.
we are going to the government. this
Let's-
time.
let's
There are
do
two
it.
purposes we came here for. That they are demanding this should be put in the chapters. You put it, but set up a committee of qualified historians, verified researchers, so that they have some authority to verify the information. Second, as I said already, all this hate narration is going on social media. It should be stopped. And I already told you, we have already filed complaints. This is what we want to bring to the light of the people.
And FIR
To
also.
avoid such things, to verify it. And if you are not reading any sources or anything, but we are taking trouble, day and night we are reading those sources. We are trying to access that, go to the Goa archives, trying to get it. They are not doing it. Because we who are reading, we find it very disgusting, irritating and insulting that we who are hardworking and lot of historians who have worked hard, got their degrees, doing a sincere work, it's an insult to their hard work when such Tom, Dick and Harrys come and just narrate anything. That is what we want to make a claim.